Hi, I'm Ron with Compliance Insight, and thanks very much for watching this quick video. So, the FDA was out at your facility, and you're holding one of these 483s in your hand. I call them a love letter from the federal government. What are you going to do about it? Well, first and foremost, do not panic.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
You got this. It's going to be all right, okay? There are a few things we're going to go through in this video that are going to help you make a good, solid response to the FDA. So first and foremost, again, don't panic. Pay attention to the deadline that's on your 483. The 483 is going to have a deadline that you have to make a response to it. Now, it's not good business to ignore this, okay? As a matter of fact, it's very bad business to ignore the 483 because, look, they were out at your facility, they found some things wrong, and they kind of gave you that report card, okay? So that 483 is not the be-all, end-all. It's not the end of the world. All it really is a report card on your business. You just need to fix those things that they found that are wrong, and that's what the 483 is there to do. You need to respond and let them know how you're going to fix those, and you need to respond in a very timely manner. So, number one, don't panic. Number two, pay attention to the deadline. Number three, you need to address each and every one of the issues that have come up on that 483. Now, what am I talking about? Well, it's not a matter of saying, yeah, I see the problem, yeah, we'll fix it. Okay, that is not a good response. That's not what they're looking for. They want to make sure that you're taking it seriously. So they want a very thorough explanation of how you're going to fix each and every one of those problems. So case in point, a client, before they engaged Compliance Insight for our services, sent back, they had this 483 right here, and they sent back this real simple little short one-page little email that addressed the 9 issues that were on their 483 with nothing more than a, yeah, we see the problem, and yeah, we'll take it under advisement, or we'll try to fix it, okay? And that's really what the response was, is a very simple response back to the FDA, and as you would quite imagine, the FDA, that's not what they were looking for. So guess what? It then elevated to the next level, okay? When you give an inadequate response to the FDA, they're looking at it saying, you're not taking this seriously, so we're going to make sure you know how serious this is. So guess what? They called a meeting. When the owner of this pharmaceutical company went to the meeting, he found 8 FDA officials staring right back, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but I would be pretty darn intimidated if I've got 8 people from the FDA firing questions at me, wondering what's going on at my facility. The owner got the point. They went back, they called Compliance Insight, and they asked us for help, okay? Because, look, you have to respond to these things the right way, and this is what we do. We do these all day long, and we've done hundreds of these things, so we know exactly how to respond. So let me tell you what we did for this response. So we went through every one of those issues. Now, just to kind of give an idea, when you go and look at the 483 and they say there's something wrong, they're just showing that there might be a breakdown in the system, not just an individual thing that's wrong. So you have to kind of look at every one of those points and look at it company-wide and see, is this a systemic problem throughout the entire company? The FDA might be only talking about one issue of many that they found that were the same issue. Okay, so it's probably better to overcorrect than undercorrect when it comes to your response. Okay, so that's exactly what we did. We looked at every one of those issues and fixed the problem. Whatever systemic problems there were, we dove deep into it, we fixed it all. So rather than that little one-page little email that was sent back, it generated a much larger document, okay? So you can see there's quite a few more pages in this document than there was on the initial response. Now this, by the way, is a very simple response here. There was not a whole lot that needed to be done. They weren't that far out of compliance. So this is a normal one. We have some that are just literally reams and reams and reams of paper that are required to respond to everything that are in the 483. This particular case did not involve that. So what do you need to do? If you're holding one of these, I'm going to grab all these papers on my desk here. If you're holding one of these in your hand right now, again, the very first thing is do not panic, okay? It is a report card on what the FDA found at your facility when they came out to do the inspection. Number 2, pay attention to the deadline that they're going to give you. There's only so much time they're going to give you, and you cannot let that deadline pass, okay? You got to make sure you respond within the deadline. Number 3, this is the optional, but I would say it's probably the most important thing and maybe the smartest thing to do. Give us a call here at Compliance Insight and let us talk with you for a little bit. We offer a free 1-hour consultation. Let's see if or how we can help you with that response so you can give them an adequate response and fix all the issues that they found. Now, number 4, if you think you got this handled by yourself, fantastic. Go ahead and do that. Just be very, very careful that you are giving an adequate response to everything the FDA puts in at 483. Okay, you have to interpret what it is that they've talked about. It's not always black and white. They don't spell it out exactly. You have to kind of read the gray areas and respond to areas that aren't exactly in the 483 because it's, as I said before, a systemic problem that you may have. Now, before we go, if you got good value from this video, please do me a big favor and click the like button below. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment below. If you want to be notified every time we release one of these videos, click that bell down there, and that way every time we release a video, you'll get notified of it. And if you'd like to contact us here at Compliance Insight, you'll find the address and links down below in the show notes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.